Hello, everyone. Welcome to chapter 208 on my RLDR Custom Creations YouTube channel. It is the weekend edition. Got a busy weekend, so I got to get this out early. Anyway, so we're going to go on a little bit of a field trip today. Got something I want to show you. So if you want to see what that is, all you need to do is stay tuned. Oh, well, standing beside my unfinished towel cabinet for my bathroom uh, reminds me of what I need to be doing in the house yet. And I have been working on that a week before Christmas. I had it in my head that I was going to get all the casing and baseboard on in the area that I renovated, that I started probably last February, so almost a year ago. Um, and I thought, well, I talk about it and I'm been working on it. And I thought, well, maybe today what we do is I need to get this weekend edition out fairly quickly because I've got a busy weekend planned. And thought, well, what better way to do this than to show you what I've actually been working on so you don't think that I'm just really, really slow. And yes, I am slow, but hopefully it's going to all work out in the end. I guess I'll let you be the judge of that in the video. But yeah, this cabinet I need to get working on again. I've got the oak case of it done. I made a mistake on the door. I need to just cut it off a little bit because there's a molding going up here about 2 inches to butt into the ceiling, and I need to make that and put that on. And then it's just a matter of sanding everything a little bit, grain filling all the oak. I tell you that grain filler makes a huge difference in the color, which I really like. And then I got to make a pull. I don't know if you remember the ones I made last year with a little ebony handle on them. So I need to make those. I need to make one of those. And this cabinet can go up. So that's also coming. I need to finish. Well, you'll see in the house. Basically, I've filled all the nail holes now, and I'm just going to take probably one of those green and yellow sponges and just dampen it a bit and wipe this off because I don't use standard uh, hole filler. I found it somewhere on the internet that somebody was using glazing filler, like from glass, to do that, and they said they could fill, and by the time they had a room filled, they could go back and paint or like sand it a wee bit, and then they could paint right away. So I thought I'd give that a try, and in the new part, which I finished already, it worked wonderfully. So I just continued on the other part. So yeah, so I thought I'd take you in and show you my progress to date and how things are going. And I'm going to bring you back for this guy yet. I'm not sure how much of this I've shown you. I kind of a weird way this got to this stage. So I doubt if I videoed any of it. And I'd have to go back and look at all my 207 videos and check. And I don't want to do that right now. So anyway, yeah, this is coming up. The house is coming along. It's nice, but it's slow. And I guess I'll let you be the judge of that. So we're going to head into the house. Okay, well, I'm starting where you come into our house from the garage, and yeah, all you see is that one wall, which is a little bit not terribly exciting. But what I wanted to show you first of all is what we're trying to match. So this is the new addition from that wall over there to the wall that is behind this. These are closets here, deep closets. And though that's the addition. So you can see the color scheme we're going with here. My wife has chosen a very tasteful double gray configuration, and the flooring matches that as well. And the goal is to take this theme through the whole house. So, and I've been tackling it in rooms just a little bit. I am also kind of partial to building with oak. I like it. It's a relatively affordable hardwood, and quite frankly, I like the look of it. So, yeah, I know that it's kind of out of style right now, and maybe when we do sell our house, they'll be the first tenants will be, or pardon me, the second owners, I guess, will be the people that paint my nicely fabricated old kitchen cabinets. They'll paint them white, but it is what it is, and if they pay me enough for the house, quite frankly, I don't care. The trim is basically, I don't believe in spending a lot of money on interior doors. These are not the cheapest, but they're by far not the most expensive. And we have two sets of double doors. That one over there is laundry. This one is pantry, and I need to get that organized yet. And broom closet as well. And the one thing I haven't done yet is built shelving or storage in these two areas. So the one thing that I'm really happy about, oh, by the way, I may as well show you this. This is the second guitar out of Wall Time School. One of my students finally just passed me, and we used his for the prototype. And then my daughter gave me a little Fender uh, a memorabilia there that I hung up next to it. But the one thing that I'm quite happy with, um, there is really no difference between the old floor and the new floor. I don't think that the uninitiated would realize that. The other thing that I was completely blown away by is now this transition on the ceiling. Things had to be right, and there is um, no differing levels in the ceiling. The ceiling from the new, pardon me, from the old where I'm looking now, transferred straight across to the new. And there's been no cracking or anything, which says a lot about Sheila's brother who poured the foundation for me. They did a wonderful job. Nothing's moving. So I'm really, really happy about that. But now we're going to slowly make my way into the house itself. And here's the railing that I had changed over a few years ago, actually, quite a few years ago. All the woodwork, like the newel posts, I turned and made a half newel. So there's a half newel there and a half newel there. And I turned those and I made the handrail for it. And then we found these metal balusters, which maybe in hindsight we should have done something else because these are a pain to dust. But anyway, we did what we did, and now we just need to match it. So we have enough to redo the rest of the railing in the house. Ah, and yeah, this was one of the doors that I converted. This is a bifold opening, and probably one of the single best improvements we made was to change that to a walk-in door, and that's been really, really good. So coming around the corner and almost to the renovation that I worked on this last year. So here again, and here's that door, the 3 foot bifold that I converted to a double door. And that another really, really good thing. Now that I really think about it, I don't really like bifolds. The only thing I don't like about doing this, now they may have changed this on more current doors, but this door has, and we need to do some painting. I got some scuffs on it from clamps, but these arches in here, these cathedrals, that matches the doors that we bought, and you'll see that in a second. But the middle stiles here, they're too narrow. I wish they were wider because it does create a problem with hardware. And I looked and looked and looked for a little bit of a cabinet pull that would go on here, more like a bifold door pull, but I didn't find anything. And finally, I mean, we had ordered this for it, but and I thought of putting it down here, but I think that's a bit too low. So anyway, we made it work. It works really well, and I'm quite happy with it. I just need to finish painting. And now we're moving into my renovation area. And this looks like this should have taken, I don't know, 2 weeks. There isn't that much here. Uh, but the ceiling, let's start with the ceiling. The ceiling got scraped and rescrewed and leveled and painted. And it's gorgeous. Like it really is nice. In fact, I'm so inspired by it that we're going to do this ceiling maybe this year yet too, because these popcorn ceilings are just way out of style. What I'd worked on, I wanted to get trim on everything before the family came home for Christmas. So starting with this door here, we put casing on there, and I got some baseboard in. And before Christmas, I basically got everything that my family would see from the living room all done. So this door is now cased. In fact, all the doors have the casing on them. I have to do a little bit of filling inside the bedrooms yet, but other than that, this is done. And I filled this all um, basically, making sure those 18 gauge brad nails are filled properly, and making sure the miters are tight. Now, I don't know about you guys or other finish carpenters out there. I'm very fussy about joinery, and when I installed this all, the joinery was all tight. But come back a few days later, and some of the miters have opened up a little bit. So, and I also noticed there's a trend when I watch home improvement videos that are not doing mitered corners on trim anymore. I think it's a speed thing. But anyway, I still like them. And for the most part, they've worked out. I think I have one to fix in the hallway here, and I'll get that done. But the basic color scheme, we've got that kind of dual gray theme here. Like the flooring is a nice little darker gray, and then the casing and baseboard is white. And I didn't bother spending a lot of money on high-end moldings here. This is MDF molding. It looks the same as if it were pine or anything else, and nobody's going to ever know the difference. So again, I don't think spending money there is a good investment. So uh, yeah, the colors, like I said, that Sheila picked looked really nice. The other thing that Sheila picked that is perfect in here is the lighting. These LED lights that replaced our old one in the hallway here are fantastic. They are excellent for aging eyes, let's put it that way. So another thing I showed you when I did the renovation is we moved our thermostat away from the bathroom door because the bathroom register, there's a register in the bathroom, and that would come on, and the thermostat used to be right here. And that didn't work all that well. The house stayed cooler than it should be. This has worked a lot better. And the return air or cold air return is right there. Uh, yeah, this is all going fairly nicely. I'm just going to give you a quick peek into the bathroom here. And this has been normal use, and it's held out really, really well. I'm a little, like, I am very fussy with the work I do, so I'm not. I wish I'd have done a little bit better job on the tiling than I did. It looks great, but when I feel some of the edges, I'm not quite happy. But it's going to stay on. It's really It's really nice to work with or to look at. And yeah, you can see that miter's come apart a little bit. Now that's on the hinge side. That might be moving a little bit, but it's been that way about a year now. So, uh, and again, uh, Sheila picked the light fixture. She's done a really good job. It's amazing how this one fit. It touches. No, it's not quite touching. It's about a quarter inch away from the wall there. So it's perfectly sized um, for this room. The shower door is a Costco purchase, and that is a great deal. I think right now in Costco they're still handling it. It's about $600, and we paid less than that, but it works flawlessly. And I believe we bought the tap and the shower head there as well, and the caddy. I didn't want to cut any holes in the wall here. I don't like that. And the caddy worked well. And again, this ceiling was re-screwed, floated, and painted. And then we put a trim board around the top, just a small little corner piece. And then I made a mirror and a towel holder here. Again, Sheila's been picking the accessories and been doing a really good job. These towel holders flip up, which is quite nice. And the other thing that I don't know, I'm a clock person. Sheila found this clock, these pieces online, and I put it up, and I love it. And so I would highly encourage that for any of you who are time sensitive. The toilet is also Costco unit, and I really like it because it's a little taller than normal. At least it seems that way to us. It's I think 17 inches to the top of the lip, and that's higher than the ones we have in the basement. So again, the Costco purchases, um, solid, worked really well. Very happy with the bathroom vanity and countertop. I don't know, granite seems to take a lot of criticism when I talk with my coffee buddies about this, but I like granite. It works really well. The drawer handles with the ebony on them are kind of a nice touch, although I don't know if I'll do that for our kitchen cabinets. And another thing that I've been thinking of doing when I get some time, we have no place for our bathroom scale. So I'm thinking of cutting into the toe kick down here and getting some hardware that when I tap it with my foot, the scale would pop out, and then you could use it and then push it back in. I have to do some research for that yet too, but no, everything's holding on really well here. It's about a year old now. Again, that's a Costco tap, working good. And the medicine cabinet, I'm not going to show you inside because I don't know what it looks like, but I really like the oak trim around it. The inside is Baltic birch, and there you go. That isn't too bad. And it's gorgeous. I really like, and I even like seeing the plies on the end. I like Baltic birch, and I just put the mirror on with regular adhesive. Whatever the mirror place told me to use, that's what I used. So the only thing missing in here is my towel cabinet that's going to go up here, and that's in the shop right now, and it's not quite finished yet, but it needs to get done. So if you're wondering what I'm working on besides scroll saw stands and Christmas presents and barbecue tools, well, it's this. So, and I know this seems to go really slow, but yeah, there's master bedroom door. Um, and I have to repaint everything too. And I anticipated that because everything got filled. And there's a little bit of carnage here for when I put the doors in. I was cutting my shims with a Japanese saw and gouged the paint at a couple of places. So I need to fill and touch some things up. But for the most part, even though this is a little room here, there's what, around the corner, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors. So an attic access. And yeah, there's a bit of work. So, but anyway, so I think that that's what I've been doing besides working in the shop too and doing a bunch of other things. But so I just thought I'd bring you up to date. This is starting to look pretty decent in here. And yeah, so kind of an odd weekend edition, but with all that in mind, I needed to get this shot tonight, and we're going to edit tomorrow and put it up. So anyway, so that's what I've been doing. So if you're interested in more content like this, well, let's put it this way, I don't think you'll have a choice. It'll probably come whether you like it or not. But it looks really good through the camera. I keep forgetting what a difference that all makes. Oh yeah, by the way, new smoke detector too. We basically replaced everything in the hallway here for as far as mechanical goes. So with that in mind, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. Work is coming along. It's a little slower than I'd like, but hey, that's the way it is when you're trying to do this all on your own. So anyway, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And maybe in an upcoming video, I'm going to start showing you the parts for a 1,000 subscriber giveaway guitar, because they're coming in and it's really exciting for me now. So anyway, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the weekly edition.